So I've done an Ancestry DNA test and I found out the results this morning, and I'm going to share with you what results I got. So I've kind of always been interested in my family tree, where I come from, and both sides of my family are really into Ancestry and following the family tree. So we've got quite a lot of paperwork already and previous research, and I've got hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of family photos. I thought, why not do a DNA test? Just to see if it proves whether we're correct in our ancestry research, and also to see if there's anything surprising there that we didn't know about. This one is from ancestry.co.uk, but you also have a number of other providers that do DNA tests. So I think another popular one is 23andMe, and that one actually gives you a lot of other information about your DNA, what kind of person you might be. But I was like, nah, I just want to find out about my ancestry and my immediate family and whether I've got any cousins out there. You get this box, and in the box is a little tube. So it says, welcome to the beginning of your story. And it tells you to activate your test online, so it gives you a little test number on the back of this. So your little tube comes in this little packet here. And basically in the tube you need to put enough saliva in it, up to a line, for them to be able to get an accurate reading of your DNA. And it's not the easiest thing to do either. It takes quite a while. It took me like 10 minutes to fill this little teeny tiny tube. And they give you a little box, which was in this compartment here. And then you mail it off or post it off to the Ancestry DNA people. Okay, so some of the predictions in my family have been kind of, I've heard throughout the years where people think we are from. My dad thinks we're Italian, but I don't know about that. I've not found any proof of that in the family tree so far. My nan mentioned once about Jewish heritage, but I'm not sure if that will show up at all. Also, we have quite a lot of English heritage. So that includes the south of England, Yorkshire, I think London, Cornwall, Wales. It cost £59, I think that was on sale at the time. And yeah, I think it costs more than that normally. I think it even dropped down to £49 for Christmas. I posted mine off on the 25th of November, and it's now the 19th of December, so that's quite quick. That was quite a quick turnaround. I was expecting it to take at least 6 weeks. And they did give me a deadline of the 31st. And the cool thing is, on the website you can see what stage your DNA test is at. So when they could receive it, when it's being processed, when they've extracted the DNA, and when they've analysed it, and then finally when your results become available. So my results became available this morning. I was not expecting it, because it's the 19th and I was expecting them on the 31st. And then I had a look at my phone and noticed there was a text message on there from Ancestry saying that my DNA results were ready to read. I was like so excited. I was hoping to wait to do a video in order to film that, but in the end I just wanted to see the results. So the results. As you can see, this is the Ancestry website. If you scroll down a bit, you've got my family tree. Here is my great-grandmother. This is my great-great-grandmother and my great-great-grandfather. On the right, you can see my DNA results. So, shockingly, it's exactly what I expected. We have 81% England, Wales and Northwestern Europe, and 19% Ireland and Scotland. So if we click on view my full results, you can see that here it gives you a breakdown of whereabouts in England I'm from. Can confirm that there is, I think, a great-grandmother that I have that comes from Irish lineage. She's a Sweeney, so that's pretty accurate too. So if we click on here, it will give you a breakdown of the different areas. If we zoom in, this is England. I currently live up in the Midlands, which is up here. If you scroll down a bit, you can see I am generally Southern English. And then if you click down even further, it tells me I'm from Hampshire. So this is where I was born, and this is where my family has dated back for about 300 years. And I'm not disappointed because I was still really excited because it just confirms what I thought would be the case. And then also it gives you a little overview. So in the 1700s, it will tell you what happened. Lots of farmers and living in the same parishes for generations. Some emigrated to America, so it might have some American cousins out there. None that I can see so far. 1750s, a lot about the Royal Navy. I can say that I think I had a great uncle that was in the Royal Navy around the time of Napoleon. Was it Napoleon? I don't know, it was in the Victorian period. And then if we go down here, Industrial Revolution, saying that it got very cramped in the 1800s. That's why people started emigrating around, which is also true because I believe my great auntie emigrated to Australia. And then if we click on Irish and Scottish, most of my DNA appears to come from Ireland, which is correct, but because I know that my great-grandmother's family came from the Cork area, so I know it's accurate as well, because my Welsh side of the family have all taken their DNA and I have matched as first and second cousins with them, so I know it's correct and that the DNA is working, because how else would it have found all my family members? Which is a bit weird, but really cool that it can do that. So I've matched with about 300 cousins, and I can have a look on each of their trees to see how we're related. So that'll help me build my tree even further and hopefully help me with some dead ends. So yeah, that's basically my DNA story. I'm basically the epitome of Hampshire. That is what I am. You get a certain amount of DNA from your father and a certain amount from your mother. That gets passed down. It's a different mix for each person. So for example, from my grandparents, I'll only have 25% of their DNA, and from my great-grandparents, probably like 15%. So it just gets smaller and smaller and smaller. My dad may have got DNA from Italy that was passed down to him, but maybe when I was born, I just didn't happen to get that part of the DNA. So yeah, it's a little bit complicated, but that's why they say that every single person in your family should try the DNA test, because you may get slightly different results. I've had a little break from doing videos, but maybe I'll start delving into my Ancestry and showing you some tips on how to use ancestry.co.uk and how to build your family tree up and use records. If you liked this video, please click the like button. I'm hoping to make more videos like this in the future, and also more book videos, just a mixture of things that I enjoy doing. So I will hopefully keep uploading next year. Bye!